what's up, guys? My name is Erico.
I'm Christina.
And we're the Revios. So, again, here we are. New week, new opportunities. How was your week, guys? Leave a comment and let us know how your week went. We're genuinely interested.
You say that so sarcastically. We're actually interested.
Yeah, I really want to know.
Oh, you're saying it like we're... I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way I talk. It pisses people off sometimes. But no, for real though, we're really excited. We've got something really excited coming up this weekend.
Yeah, it's our anniversary. Our 2-year anniversary.
2-year anniversary. But yeah, we ended up kind of booking our activity last minute because we were really thinking about going down to the beach or perhaps going to the city. Mm-hmm. But planning our anniversary celebration was tough.
Well, because of everything going on, but also because last year we waited till the last minute as well.
No, but I think it's tough this year because of everything COVID wise. Figuring out one, what things are open, and then two, what do we feel comfortable going to?
Yeah.
You know, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to go. There's tons of stuff that we would love to go. If we
we wanted to do another museum day, but
mm-hmm.
I don't even know if museums are open yet, and two, I don't think we'll necessarily feel comfortable doing something like that just yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have loved to go. I know you were planning for my birthday to go to Disney.
Oh yeah.
And then we talked about maybe we could go for our anniversary.
Right.
And just things still don't feel quite right yet.
Yeah.
But, and we didn't really want to spend a fortune either on our anniversary, considering what we always talk about, trying to be debt free. Mm-hmm. So kind of battling with those two, but we came to an agreement and we're doing a
little getaway for 2 days to a water park.
Oh, yeah. A water park. And we are going... Can we say the name?
I guess so.
I don't know if you're trying to withhold.
Mysterious.
So we're going to Mountain Creek in Jersey.
It's maybe an hour away, not even.
But what's really special about that, besides the water park experience and all that stuff, which is going to be interesting because you have to get tickets in advance because they only allow a certain amount of people into the park. But what's really interesting though, besides the water park, is where we're actually staying. Originally, I was like, okay, let's just make it easy and stay at Mountain Creek because they have
a huge lodge,
like a lodge retreat place that you can stay. Yeah. And of course, it's overpriced because you're at the water park.
And it's a holiday.
It's a Labor Day, Labor Day weekend. Of course, we chose our anniversary on a holiday weekend.
No, usually our anniversary falls right after.
Yeah.
The Labor Day is usually the weekend before. So usually the week, last year, it was after everyone had taken their vacation for Labor Day and started school. So then our anniversary was the following weekend.
That's true.
It was fine.
But so we ended up not going with that place, with the Mountain Creek Lodge, but we ended up choosing a really cute bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever done a bed and breakfast? Just comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are of bed and breakfast. If you guys have just seen that in movies or TV shows. But this is going to be our second time doing it. We went up to New Hampshire when we shot a wedding up there, and we stayed at a bed and breakfast up there, and
it was really cute.
We loved it.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on the bed and breakfast?
It just felt so homey.
Yeah.
And the hospitality was really great. Sorry, my brain is mush right now. It's been such a long day.
But yeah, we absolutely love the bed and breakfast experience. Mm-hmm. Especially, I feel like I wouldn't suggest it if you have kids and stuff because it makes it. I feel like it might get too complicated because you're in someone's house. But
I also feel like we don't have kids to even say that we've experienced
but I'm just saying,
it with kids, though.
The bed and breakfast experience that we have had.
Yeah,
it's
but
usually
the one coming up, we're in a separate house from the
That's
actual.
True. Well, I guess it depends on the bed and breakfast.
that would accommodate kids.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the bed and breakfast.
Right.
But the one we're going to, it's really close to Mountain Creek, and we're just really excited about just going there. And, you know, a lot of those other places that you stay are hotels, so it's like you're just a number in like the amount of people that are there. Versus a bed and breakfast, it's someone that, you know, has maybe max like 5 to 10 rooms, depending on like the house, or if they have like a separate house.
Right now, with regulations, I don't know percentage-wise how much they're able to book anyways.
Yeah.
You know,
so it's nice that it's a personal experience, the bed and breakfast. And then on top of that, a really, really good breakfast is included.
You're so excited about that. I mean, I am too.
Well, because like we first booked the Mountain Creek Lodge place, and it was crazy expensive,
and it didn't
we're like,
include anything except the water park tickets, and the water park tickets are so cheap compared to the rest of what we were paying for our lodging.
So yeah, it was really expensive, and then there's no food or anything. So then we found the bed and breakfast, and it included breakfast, and it was cheaper than just the room at Mountain Creek.
And the room was bigger too.
It looks really sweet. Overall, really excited about it.
It should be good.
Yeah, but that's coming up this coming weekend, and we're so excited about that. But this week we've been just you've been transitioning almost to like back to a normal routine.
Yeah.
A little bit of it, at least.
Yeah, because I started teaching. This is the second week of classes. Yeah. So
your brain's just melting out of your head.
I'm like, I feel all over the place.
We'll talk about
today.
it. I think people want to know how your experience been going back to school during all this
Right
chaos.
now, the first 2 weeks have been online, unless your class is hands-on, which one of my classes is, because it's an art class. So we've been meeting in person twice a week, and it's just different.
Why is it different?
Because
people have to wear masks?
Everyone has masks, so I'm teaching in a mask, so I feel like I'm shouting. I mean, I don't mind it. It's fine. Like, I get it's for our safety, but I'm just shouting because the room is so large, too. And everyone is spaced 6 feet apart.
Oh.
So the desks are literally 6 feet apart from each other.
So no passing notes.
They're not... They all have their own stuff. They're not allowed to, like, touch other people's stuff or the classrooms.
Plexiglass
We
surrounded?
don't.
No?
We don't.
Okay.
And then we have to like wipe everything down when we exit. We're only allowed to exit the room in groups of 2.
So what about going to like the bathrooms and stuff?
So the bathrooms are specifically marked. Well, there's a larger bathroom in the building that I'm teaching in, so every other stall is taped off. But for the smaller bathrooms on campus, there's a sign outside that says vacant.
Okay.
Or occupied. So right before you go in, you have to switch the sign because only one person at a time is allowed in the bathroom.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing when you said that before, when you told me that, when they've got the stalls taped out. If it was an emergency, that tape is going off. I'm just going right into the stall. I don't care, COVID or not, if it's an emergency.
Okay.
You know, like
That's true.
There's technically a wall between the stalls, so shouldn't it technically
but I guess,
be safe?
I don't know.
I mean, you're not a doctor.
I don't know why.
I'm just telling you. I'm like, you know, if it was an emergency, you got to go in that stall. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. But how do you feel? Besides,
our lighting source is going in and out.
Oh yeah, Sassy's like, she just.
Oh my god, she's like literally in front of the light.
We have a small light that lights up the back. Now it's dark back there.
Because she likes the heat, so she sits in front of our lamps.
Yeah, that's what she's told us. She's told us this.
I know it's. Come on, like why else would she be sitting in front of a light, like blinding her eye?
Yeah, because she loves to be in the spotlight. Okay, so you told us that you're back into the new normal, the new routine. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel all right. It's been really nice to actually interact in person with students, so I love that. I mean, it does still make me nervous that we're like in person, but there's not really an answer about the virus.
But the social presence.
It's really good. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that than talk to a screen.
I've been here at home just talking to myself.
Right. And me.
Well, you're going to work now. So now you're at work and I'm just here.
Not full time.
By myself. Just setting up all this gear so then you come home and we can shoot our live videos.
That's true.
But yeah, that's exciting though.
Yeah.
You're going back to school And teaching wise, is there any juicy like stories or anything from the school?
Not really.
Of
right
like
now.
Kids complaining that they're, having to wear masks. Like, what are kids complaining about right now?
The only complaint I've had was today when I told them they had to exit the room in groups of 2.
Oh yeah.
And one of the kids was like, "Okay, this is getting ridiculous now." And so
funny.
I was like, I'm just trying not to get in trouble, just following the rules. And he was like, I know.
Groups of 2. Please hold hands. Like, no, actually, don't hold hands. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, from here on my end, nothing's really
You're
changed.
you're just
I've got one person to the bathroom. That's usually just me.
one person.
But nothing really has changed from working at home.
No, I think it's been good overall.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else do you want to talk about today?
I don't know.
Well, I want to kind of talk about work-wise and ask you guys a question of how do you guys feel about going back to work? Are you guys actually going back to work? Are some people working?
Yeah, like my brother never stopped working.
Yeah.
He's been at work this whole time.
Yeah. And well, we had our friend, shout out to our friend Alicia in Arizona. She was actually, before she moved to Arizona, she was here in New Jersey. She was our neighbor. Mm-hmm. And she was going into work all the time, right? Because she worked at a hospital. So she was going in all the time. Now she moved to Arizona and is working from home. So it's like a complete shift
Yeah.
of like that social interaction
Went down to none.
to
basically.
working from home to
Yeah.
just with her dog. So it's different,
Yeah.
Everyone has unique situation, what's going on. I personally, like I shared before, we're still working my job at Rutgers. We're still working from home until the end of the year. And we don't know if that's going to be extended even more.
Yeah.
Because all the students are
Well, and I feel
remote.
like it's different for you too because your role at Rutgers, it's not a heavy amount of interaction.
Yeah, it's
because
more,
you're editing and shooting so much, but
Yeah.
then like when it's meetings and discussion time, of course you're having that interaction, but it's not full-on interaction, I'd say, as much as someone else in an office setting would have.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question. Do you guys prefer to be in the office or at your job or working from home? Like, do you miss that social interaction with people in the collaborative, working environment where you can see someone face to face or screen to screen?
Right.
Let us know in the comments.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, besides that, work-wise, travel-wise, well, going back to the travel thing, have you guys done any vacation stuff? Like, I think that's like a big thing. I feel like the summer went by so fast.
It did.
Yeah,
which was strange.
it went by so fast.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, have you guys gone out somewhere, traveled? How do you feel about that traveling wise during COVID? Because that's huge. Like right now, I have friends that, try to stay just home, try to stay safe with everything going on. Then you see a lot of people that, we live close to Morristown, which is a heavy populated area, and there's outdoor dining, and the outdoor dining is constantly filled up. Packed. So just seeing all those people, it's like, okay, like, I don't know, it's interesting. People are trying to get back into the normality of things.
Right.
And I part of me wants to kind of get back to the normality.
Yeah, but then you remember there's still not answers to this.
Exactly.
So that's what's scary. I don't know. Let us know what you guys think, because there's so many opinions and concerns.
Well, yeah, I think a good part of it too, like you said, it's the safety part. Part of it is the normality and like, things should get back to normal. But then the other side of things, which is the reality of it, is, the disease is still out there. We need to be cautious of what.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let us know how you feel about that. But my other question about that, if you guys have traveled, if you guys have gone out to places, what has been your experience? Just like you were saying, like the 2 people exit at the same time. I'm curious about like, have you guys experienced anything funny or just interesting if you guys have gone anywhere?
Yeah.
Because like starting this weekend here in New Jersey, they announced that they're going to start
opening indoor dining at 25% capacity.
So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Who's going to be battling for that table or two inside of a restaurant, depending on how big the restaurant is. I mean, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I was on the driving in the car the other day, and I heard an ad for McDonald's.
Okay.
And they're like, they said something in the terms of like, we can't wait till you come and dine in at a local McDonald's or something like that.
Oh.
And I'm like,
that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think something like McDonald's works because you never see a McDonald's packed.
No.
Like inside.
Yeah.
It's only maybe one or
That's
two tables
true, yeah.
that they're using.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys feel comfortable going indoor dining, or would you just prefer not to take out?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it. Like, I think as soon as it starts getting cold, people are going to be like...
it's going to be packed inside.
Yeah, people are like, no, let's open up the restaurants again.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah, that's about it, guys. I mean, let us know in the comments. We wanted to make this short and sweet. Again, we've got our anniversary to go celebrate, so we've got a lot of planning and packing to do. But let us know in the comments how you guys are doing, how you guys are surviving and thriving during, this quarantine / COVID, all this nonsense and chaos. But let us know how you're doing. We're here to support you guys as well. But until next week, we'll see you guys then.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend.
Bye. Enjoy the Labor Day weekend. Whoop, whoop.